Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements, and for so long it has been just kids, and for so long, well, we've been childless, and it doesn't look like that's gonna change. In fact, I would assume two bad newses. Orville and I have decided it would be mutually beneficial to split up. There are a few things I liked about Orville, mainly his attraction to spooky stories, but his outlandish attraction to dancing on podiums was more than I could cope with. Ultimately, we were not compatible, but at least we were honest. I'm quite upset about it, but I will recover in time. Yikes, that was a bad one. -6, and yeah. Unfortunately, Shania and I have decided to split up, and we haven't seen each other since. There were some things I liked about Shania, or is it Shania? It could be one of those. I just know Shania Twain. Mainly her attraction to alphabetizing bookshelves, but her unnatural dedication to mowing the lawn was just a step too far. Oh, you weren't the practical type, that's right. You were vintage or something? I maybe told a couple little lies, but just for the sake of conversation, we tried to make it work, but it was no good. We just weren't compatible. Yikes. That one's even worse. But okay, so that's one of the small glitches I was talking about. If you go back, you could see that in the first letter, my reputation dropped down to great, and then in this letter, it started at fabulous and dropped down to great. It's just a small thing of it reading the numbers wrong, I think. Is this Regina Spector or Regina Phalange? I'm not sure. Oh, of course, silly me. Learn to read. It's Regina Bullholm, the 2-star wedding planner and Virgo born on September 22nd. Hey, that's Peggy's birthday. She's looking for a woman. Her interests include crisis management, modern art, and acquisitions, and she loves blue eyes and white hair. She's active, methodical, introvert, experimental, and spicy. Her bad habit is leaving doors open, and her guilty pleasure is school satchels. A chic type. I mean, school satchels can be chic if you have a very, low-key employer who doesn't need you to be formal all the time. I know my friend rocks a pretty chic satchel. So there is Saffron Hyfax, the 2-star origami expert. What a champion. Born on New Year's Eve, making her a Capricorn. 3 ticks of attraction. She likes playing backgammon, high-end design, and posh hotels. She might be more glam, but I find that glam and chic have a lot of overlap. We don't know anything else about her, so off we go to whatever restaurant we end up going to. It's up for the randoms to decide. Oh boy, it's been another really long day. I don't know if this happens. Okay, that's a dumb thing. It's gotta happen to someone else, because I doubt there's any one single thing about me that is exclusive to me. I mean, obviously, if you take every facet of my existence together, I'm pretty sure I'm the only me. But no, this has to happen to someone else. But something hot with no meat. No tomatoes. But, my body does not let me sleep when it's light out. And I only have, these white curtains here. They're not that useful. They don't do very much. So, yesterday I actually had a very early night. I went to bed about midnight. I was impressed. But because of that, my body was so easily woken up by the morning sun at 7 in the morning. I was just so done at that point. I was like, no, don't do this to me, please. Just let me sleep. But there was nothing I could do. I was up. However, the day did get better. I actually managed to get a team together to make my game, and so I'm so excited. I wish it didn't come at such a high cost, but I suppose, that's something has to happen like that. Pretty much one of my friend's games which I really wanted to see made, he couldn't get anyone either, and so after class he talked to our professor and then came up to me and he was like, how's your search going? And I was like, I just got the minimum team together. What about you? He's like, I didn't. Do you have room on your team? And I was like, heck yes, I do. It had a pleasantly subtle overtone of wistful wondrousness. It had an incredibly intoxicating texture. It was totally and completely satisfying. It was beautifully and thoughtfully presented. It had an intensely intricate moistness. But yeah, so I do actually have a team of 4 now, which I think is a pretty good size. That's what I was aiming for. But I'm just gonna set these two up. It came at the price of one of my friend's games, which I was really excited for, which is a shame. Now we have Natasha. Natasha Bullmore. I'm gonna need to go back and check that video. Was the last person's last name not Bullmore? Huh. How weird. She's a village dignitary. Watch, it's gonna be something totally different, and I'll just feel it's gonna be like Pendansky. That's a Holes reference. It was the first thing that popped into my head. I've been watching a lot of funny Shia LaBeouf videos, but I'll be like totally wrong and just be like, oh no, I'm dumb. But I'm pretty sure it was like Bullmore. But she's a 2-star village dignitary into Cancer, born on July 22nd. Looking for a man, she's interested in property development, days at the races, and watching horse racing. She loves green eyes and light brown hair, active, methodical, introvert, experimental, and spicy. Her bad habit is being a clean freak. Her guilty pleasure is daytime TV. Chic, really, because with days at the races and horse racing, like literally the same thing, I was getting a vintage vibe, but I guess property development trumped it. Well, we only really have Aaron Bumwell. He's fine, maybe. He's a 2-star personal trainer and a Sagittarius born on December 8th. 2 ticks of attraction's pretty good, but he's pretty glam. He likes bling watches and celebrity scandal. Both of those are very glam. Health and safety makes him practical, so I don't really know if I'm digging him, but I don't have anyone else for Natasha, so we're gonna try this. But yeah, I mean, after a lot of thinking today, I realized what my biggest problem was yesterday during team selection, which was when I was trying to hire people, I acted like I was just hiring people, not that I was in a race to hire people against other teams. Cold with no meat. Well, that one seems like it would be cold, but apparently it's not. So we'll get this lot of better ravas. But yeah, so I think really what I should have done, there's so many things that I should have done differently, and one that I can't really help. But like, first off, I should have sent out all my offers at once. I was hesitant about sending conditional offers, because I was like, well, I don't want to just make someone feel like they're like second tier and then reject them when they get their hopes up or something. Granted, with the way it turned out, that wouldn't have happened. But I know I was talking to a few people, and they were like, yeah, I was really surprised when I didn't get an offer from you. And I was like, that's because I was holding off on your offer, but by the time I could send it to you, you were already taken by another one. So it's like, that was a big problem. Secondly, okay, cream tea fruit dub, cream tea fruit dub ban, cream tea fruit dub ban. Cream tea fruit dub ban. Cream tea. Okay, tea, so he's active. And I don't really know why I'm telling you this. I guess it's like if you ever find yourself in a similar situation where it's like a team group project and you need to hire your team from a pool that everyone else is hiring from. It's probably pretty rare because I'm pretty sure my school is like the only one that has anything like this, which is exactly why I came here. But I also should have I shouldn't have lower prioritized my friends, because I really wanted to work with new people, but I found that that was actually a big problem, because then I pushed what could have been really good teammates who would have been more likely to take my game early on down to the bottom, where they then got snatched up by other people, because I was just like, well, I want to try and explore different options, but it wasn't very helpful in the long run. So we set up another one. I'll continue. I have one more tip for if you ever find yourself in this situation. That's just, honestly, I treat this series like a vlog at this point, because it's so good, because I can just push the game to the back of my head. I like do it robotically now, which is kind of funny. But yeah, part of me always wanted to just do vlogs, but I'm like, nah, I like playing games too much. I can do both. Yes, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn's friend, right? Oh no, oh wow, Ivy Bumbush, that's a name. That is a name that brings images. Okay. She's a 3-star science fiction writer and a Libra born on September 29th. Looking for a woman. She's interested in daytime TV, RTS games, and studying physics. Okay, she actually sounds geeky. She loves blue eyes and blonde hair, relactive. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'd call myself. I'm like, that I'll have lazy days, but overall I don't like just sitting around. I'm relactive. Relaxed, methodical, introvert, experimental, and romantic. Her bad habit is being sarcastic, and her guilty pleasure is dancing naked. Oh my gosh, this girl sounds just like me. Love daytime TV. Well, RTS games aren't my favorite, and actually I hate studying physics. But hopefully if I can pass my final in 5 days, I'll never need to do it again. Gosh, I hope these personalities line up. I don't know what I would do if they don't. Lucia Hatster, the 3-star fashionista and fashionista, there's an S in there, and an Aquarius, born on February 11th, 4 ticks of attraction. And she likes software engineering, so she has that geeky tinge to her. That's amazing, but what do we do if they're not good personality-wise at all? I just gotta hope that everything goes right on this date, I suppose. I really want to set these two up. But so anyways, my third and final thing that I realized about my hiring process and what went wrong, although this one I can't just look back and be like, huh, I should have done that. This one's like a character trait of mine, which makes it a lot harder, but I don't know if it's necessarily bad. This just wasn't a good situation for me. Hot with no meat and nothing spicy. Let's get hung dry pork strips. Moudet Dior, please. Did you say hot with white meat? Excuse me. I'm dumb. Thank you. But I realized that I was probably a little too passive. Like, people were always, like, they said, a few of them said they were really interested in my idea and came down to, like, 50-50 or, like, 33-33-33 decisions. But I wouldn't, like, fight for them. I could have just been like, well, you should really come here. But I don't know how to, like, sweet talk and schmooze people, so it just kind of didn't happen. And then, okay, well, let's get through this. Blonde flock of seagulls, short hair, gold, earring, gold small hoop, and then a beaded necklace with a purple jacket. I don't know if I'll actually, like, be able to... I don't know if that necklace can change. I'm not really... I know it's not hair color. I was hoping you'd get rid of makeup because I don't remember I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Is it makeup? Oh my gosh, it actually was makeup. Oh, terrible. But yeah, I wasn't like fighting for people to be on my team, and I think that was a problem also. I could have been much more aggressive at trying to get them on my team. And then I also noticed that people were turning to like the other teams that were vying for them for like the deciding factor. Like 3 people were like, oh, well, I'm going to ask this other person a question that will determine what happens. And I really feel like if I had been fighting, they might have turned to me to ask that question. And then maybe, like, you know, that old saying, the ball would have been more in my court. I could have, like, you know, shifted it around so they would be more tempted to go, no! They were perfect. They were perfect. They were gonna have babies. Oh my gosh, I could feel it. Oh god, no, I need a moment here. This is the worst thing ever. This is the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen. Oh, I should have played it cool. No, just as I was saying you need to be aggressive, I realized that I should have been more passive. Oh, this is just awful. My gosh, I actually can't. I was so psyched. I thought because she liked it, it would have been fine. They were both 3 stars, so if she was like, yeah, I quite like him, I'm like, well, great. She'll quite like him too, but I wonder if there's... Oh gosh, I don't know. Oh man, I'm so... If I had just guessed makeup, I second guessed myself. I should have guessed makeup and everything would have been fine. And now I've thrown away what could have been the first of 2 couples that I need to beat this game. Oh my gosh, just looking at this is the worst thing ever. 3 for 3, 4 for 4, and horoscopically good. Oh, what have I done to deserve this? We're going to try and fail with India Appledan. She's a VIP angel investor and a Virgo, so they don't line up horoscopically. They don't have those 2 ticks of attraction, which would have been good. She is geeky though, that's something, but oh man. For real, would you seriously reject someone because they didn't see that you removed your very natural looking makeup that you had on? I mean, it's not like you were wearing like bright red lipstick and took it off. Shaggy blonde hair, hot with fish. I don't know if I can continue on after that. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. And watch, these ones are going to be 0 out of 3 anyways. I can just call it right now. No, never mind, I can't. But jeez, what a joke. That's not even fair. She should have just been still so fine with it. It's like, oh no, I messed up one thing. You're 3 stars, not a VIP. They're not even perfect. What does it even matter at this point? We're never gonna find this girl whose name I forgot. We're never gonna find her. Oh, this is Ivy. We're never gonna find her soulmate now because she won't go out, or that other girl won't go out. Was it like Lucia, I think, or something like that? They won't go out again. I wish there was a... Oh my gosh, that would actually be good if there was a way where you could like spend like, you know, some ridiculous amount, like 1,000 coins to reset it so that if they got rejected, they'll be willing to give them a second chance. Hit me up, developers. I got some ideas for this game. I think I could add some good stuff to it. I think I could do like a nice patch. Like, honestly, you know, hit me up with that source code. That would be sweet. Like, I know Kitty Powers, I don't know if she watches the videos, but, you know, she comments, tweets, so she's at least aware of them. If she watches, though, you should, like, find a way to hook me up with Magic Notion's source code. And, like, you know, I'll sign, like, NDAs and whatnot, but I think I could mod this and have a pretty darn good time. The hardest part would be like the UI stuff, but I think that's kind of a pipe dream. I would be just so enthralled if it happened though. 450-595-2863. 450-595-2863. 450-595-2863. Fantastic. 3rd time's the charm. These 2 are not getting set up though. They are really not that good together. How do we not have any strikes? I thought we failed one of the lying ones. I mean, well, I guess we can see. You want to see me? Yeah. Oh, we must have gotten a Kitty Powers then. Gosh, I forgot. I'm just butchering my reputation in this episode. I guess we'll try Polly Wibbleman. I guess. The 1-star night security guard. And a Virgo, so they don't line up there. Born on September 16th, she does like computer game characters and playing the theremin. I believe those are both geeky. But she comes across as edgy, because I think playing the theremin also counts as edgy, and pickup trucks may be edgy as well. Well, I mean, plus, it's Avatar, so really anything goes. Absolutely absurd. I'm still salty about it. I don't think this salt's going anywhere. The salt train is here to stay. I remember like an episode or 2 ago, I was wondering about the odds of if you had a perfect couple set up. I could have had that. And it would have been fantastic. I can guarantee you they were 5 out of 5, 4 out of 4 attraction, and horoscopically good. I was just feeling it. But it didn't happen, and it's like not going to happen. We don't need to increase our sauciness levels. Oh gosh. What a way to end the day. Here I thought I would end with a nice, relaxing, maybe productive game of Kitty Powers. Not so. In fact, I actually ruined everything. She's at a rock concert. Yeah, you're not gonna be hard to find at all in your Neo jacket with light brown hair. Thankfully, we're at an easier restaurant, so I don't need to worry too much about it. But if we were at a hard restaurant, I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. Oh gosh, and my contacts are starting to hurt. No bueno. When playing board games, play to win or play for fun? Okay. Play to win. 2 is fine. The problem is this is going to end at a very awkward time, again, right on the cusp of 30 minutes. What do I do? Well, I think that I will need to call it, because when my contacts start hurting, that means I'm like 15 minutes away from passing out. Which means I should probably, get into bed so I don't pass out while I'm setting up the next person. But gosh, missed opportunity. Oh gosh, I can't see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that worked out, right? Yeah, that looks good. Nice photo, thank you. I tried. For not being able to see, I'd say it came out alright. Sweet doggy. And yeah, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Never mind, we're not stopping after this. This train keeps on rolling right along with the salt train. That pretty much expresses my feelings for this episode. I've never been so frustrated with the RNG in this. Okay, that one may not have been RNG. It probably wasn't. A hot fish dish. But gosh, what is that? Okay, yeah, deliciously edible. We had black ponytail. What do I do? Oh, I'm just gonna try and set them up because we're not getting anyone. Oh, the problem is she's edgy. So RTS games? Okay, that's acceptable, I suppose. I don't know if we can talk about any other interests because, she's pretty boring for an edgy type. Like, she's geeky and edgy over there. It's just not perfect. So let's try activity. Keen to take up ballroom dancing. Get stuck in or tell them they're having a laugh. Okay, good. They're having a laugh. 3 out of 4 makes me feel all right about what happened. Not at all. Oh gosh, I'm never gonna get over that until next episode, if even then. Oh, that perfect helps a little bit though. Thank you. Wonder what does cheating do on this game? Does it show you the timer? I bet it shows you the timer and makes it super easy to do. I don't think I've ever cheated on that game because I have my own way of cheating, which is watch the Audacity timeline go by. I know it's not the most fair thing in the world, but I gotta do what I gotta do. And it's right there. I'm not gonna look away from it. It's right off screen over here, like literally right next to it. So it's like, okay. $3.49 would be right around $8. No. Right around $7, so $6.98 plus $174, so $6.98. We'll call that 7 plus 172 would be 872. So let's do that. Awesome. I love when some of my mental math skills that I had to train on in 3rd grade actually help me out with something. I didn't think I'd ever use math again in my life. No, math you actually do use a lot, at least in my line of work. Well, it was Bull Home, not Bull More. Okay, well, at least that last couple seems fine, but gosh, it's been 155 or 6 episodes, and I think that was our first horoscopically good 4 out of 4, lining up on types at least slightly, and 3 out of 3, possibly 5 out of 5. Those 4 things are like once in a blue moon, and it got thrown away. Saffron and I are still a couple, and we've moved in together. We do both so enjoy modern art, and I love Saffron so much that I can easily tolerate her predilection for leaving the lids off things. Because I was totally honest with her, I know our love will endure. We're so in love, and things just couldn't be rosier. We sent you a gift to say thank you. I didn't even think about it. They had 4 ticks of attraction. They had so many hearts to spare. And 1 strike messed it up? Is that game weighted differently or something? I don't know what's going on. All I know is that we're probably not getting children in the next episode, even though we totally could have. And that's disappointing. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, a quest for all the achievements, goodbye.